A former Campbell's Soup Company employee is taking legal action against the food giant, and he's making some explosive allegations about one of its top executives. Good evening, and thanks for joining us at 6. I'm Ty Steele.
I'm Kimberly Gill. Those allegations are now at the center of a lawsuit claiming the company's vice president went on an hour-long tirade attacking the company's products and employees before taking aim at its customers.
And the former employee recorded it all. Eric Erickson shares that recording and what the company is saying about it.
We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit?
And that's just part of an over an hour-long rant, says former security analyst for Campbell's, Robert Garza of Monroe.
I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. It's so healthy. Now that I know what the in it, even in a can of soup, I look at it, look at meat, bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You?
The recording allegedly of Campbell's VP and Chief Information Security Officer Martin Bally.
He has no filter.
Bally, along with another supervisor and Campbell's Soup Company, named in a lawsuit filed Thursday. The suit claiming Bally made racist remarks, admits to coming to work high, and Garza fired for coming forward.
What do you think about the things that he was saying?
Oh, just pure disgust.
Garza says he usually worked remotely for Campbell's headquarters, based in Camden, New Jersey. But thinking he'd be discussing his salary with Bally, he says the recording taken in person at a restaurant.
They couldn't think for the thousand like these dumb
Garza says he felt sick after the rant, deciding to go to his direct supervisor in January, keeping the recordings to himself.
He had never had any disciplinary action. They had never written him up for poor work performance.
Garza says no one at Campbell's ever followed up, and it's taken him 10 months to find a new job, calling the way the canned soup company handled it simply terrible.
They have a motto, like we treat you like family, here at Campbell's, come work for us, we treat our employees like family. That's not the case.
We did just receive a statement from Campbell's. It says, quote, "If accurate, the comments in the recording are unacceptable. They do not reflect our values and the culture of our company. We are actively investigating this matter." We've also reached out directly to Martin Bally. Erica.
I was minding my business and I saw this. What is going on? Welcome back. Let's jump right into this way. If the food that we have been given to, that we are paying our hard-earned money with, the food is not even food, how do we get here? That is what's popping, buzzing on the internet as we speak. As we speak, we know this company, they are so popular for a lot of things. And the owner of the company came out, being recorded. He did not know he was being recorded. For him to come out to say that, a lot of people are just jumping. Thanksgiving is around the corner, yes, but Campbell's Soup isn't big soup. I am going to be rolling, y'all. How people are reacting to this, go down there in the comment section. Isn't this scary? What are we buying? What are we using our money to buy it? If we cannot trust a Campbell's Soup Company, no, let that sink in. Do y'all want to know how many years we have been buying this soup? And they are now telling us why? You know what? I was shocked when I saw this. Even though my voice, I'm under the weather, but I still gotta let this out. What do y'all think? Let's roll the tapes.
I keep telling y'all, stop eating these processed foods. It's gonna mess around and send you to your maker. So apparently the truth about Campbell's Soup is out. And allegedly they've been selling chicken that ain't chicken. You heard what I just said? The chicken that they're putting in the soup, allegedly that chicken is not chicken. Matter of fact, look at this shit. Listen to this shit.
Poor people. Who buys our shit?
You heard that?
I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. It's so healthy. Now that I know what the in it, even in a can of soup, I look at it, look at meat, bioengineered meat.
You hear that?
I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer.
If you heard that video, he said, allegedly, that he doesn't want anything that came out of a 3D printer. Allegedly, he said the chicken is bioengineered meat. And to top it off, he said their products are for poor people. And that was the vice president of Campbell's. That tells you everything you need to know about how they feel about you. It may look like chicken. It may taste like chicken. But you heard what he said. They're saying that rant was well over an hour long. So you know he had way more to say than that. Do what you want to do with that information. I'm out.
A Campbell's executive got caught on leak recording talking about what goes into their soup, and people are not happy.
Anymore. So healthy. Now that I know what the
Here's what's going on. A recording is circulating online, and you can hear this executive speaking pretty freely about soup ingredients and how the company makes certain decisions.
Ravens don't know another thing. They couldn't think for the themselves like these dumb anymore. So healthy. Now that I know what the in it. Even in a can of soup, I look at it, look at me.
Now, the clip hasn't been fully confirmed by the company, but it's spreading fast because of how blunt the comments were. People are taking it as a sign to double check what's in the food they're bringing home to their families.
Anymore. So healthy. Now that I know what the
This vice president of Campbell's Soups Corporation says the food that they make is made for poor people. It's shit quality food, and he doesn't eat it. And he goes, in his exact words, why the fuck would I eat food that's made out of a 3D printer? It's bioengineered meat. Wow. If the vice president of the company won't eat his own food, why should you and I? It's just amazing how entitled these people are. The establishment, they're so elitist. They're bullshit. And then they're feeding us crap, poisoning our bodies. And then they go out there and admit it. They've become so bold about it. I don't know, but I don't know what's going to happen to Campbell's Soups. Remember what happened to Bud Light a couple of years ago? I think this could be a little bit worse than that. This is their Bud Light moment. And maybe it could be worse because all of a sudden, you know how many people buy... Campbell's Soup. Growing up, I used to have Campbell's Soup all the time. How many people would be like, whoa, I'm not having Campbell's Soup. If there's another soup company out there, Merry Christmas to you guys.
It's over for that boy. He shouldn't have ran his mouth. We about to get pissy. Campbell's chicken noodle soup vice president got caught saying it is bioengineered 3D printed chicken in those cans. He, his family, or children would never eat it, and it's strictly for poor people.
For poor people. Who buys our shit? Nobody Campbell's products barely anymore. So healthy. Now that I know what the in it. Even in a can of soup, I look at it, look at me. Bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You don't know another thing. They couldn't think for the themselves like these dumb
Yeah, we about to get rich. If you ever ate a can in your life, you are part of this class action suit. Now there's already a retaliation and employee discrimination suit. Them people are about to lose close to $700 million for speaking loosely against underpaid people. Soon as they release the class action form online, I
better not see a single one of you guys buy a can of Campbell's soup or any Campbell's products ever again, because what do you mean the CEO came out and stated that Campbell's soup is slop meant to feed poor people and that he himself would never eat it because it's 3D printed, bioengineered meat? That is right. He also went on to say a bunch of racist stuff and some really horrific things. If you don't believe me, look this up. This is something that has actually happened. There's a case going on between a worker who was, working at Campbell's, who got all this stuff on recording. So it's out there. This happened. And this is how billionaires talk about us behind closed doors. This idea that these corporations have our best interest at heart absolutely befuddles me. And this comes on the back of Donald Trump's EPA just recently approving a new cancer-causing chemical to be sprayed on our foods. Because remember, conservatives will always prioritize the corporations and put profits over people. That includes your health. My name is Mercedes Chandler. Please don't buy Campbell's.
Campbell's is in hot water after their VP was caught on a hot mic saying that their soups use bioengineered meat and that only poor people eat them. In the recording, he said this.
We have shit for poor people. Who buys our shit? I don't buy Campbell's products barely anymore. So healthy. Now that I know what the in it. Bioengineered meat. I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer. You?
If the vice president of the company is talking about his soup this way, I'm never eating it again. But that's my opinion. Let me know what you think about this.
just in time for Thanksgiving. Y'all keep that cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, keep it at the store. Do not buy that for y'all meals. If y'all haven't heard by now, a top level executive at Campbell's recently came out and made some pretty negative comments, not just about poor people, but also about the fact that Campbell's soup ain't real food. Now, if y'all ain't seen none of my other videos that talks about food and canned food and restaurant food, listen to the executive that's selling y'all this stuff, okay? That man said he wouldn't even eat this food. He said it's bioengineered stuff. It's ingredients that he can't even figure out what it is. It's not something that he would want to put in his mouth, and it's not something that you should want to put in your mouth. And my take from this is that I see a lot of people talking about, oh, the government needs to shut them down, or why do rich people hate poor people? I don't care about none of all of that, because at the end of the day, ain't nobody coming to save y'all. You save yourself. So rice and beans, okay? Like, you want inexpensive food, get inexpensive whole food. Shop the sales. Look for when produce, fruits and vegetables is gonna go on sale. Look for when the whole ingredients, the stuff that comes out of the ground, is going on sale. And by that, learn how to cook, because they out here trying to kill us and the government ain't coming to save us. One last piece. It's so easy to make your own cream of mushroom, cream of chicken from scratch. Look up a recipe. I've done it before because I'm gluten-free, so I couldn't use these products anyway. It's not hard, I promise. Get your mushrooms, get your butter, get your heavy cream, whatever. Find a recipe, because Campbell's ain't it, okay? They canceled. We done with them. Don't serve that to nobody for Thanksgiving.
If they are telling us that ain't chicken, if they are telling us that creaming chicken soup ain't chicken, they've been giving us junk to eat all this while. I was shocked when I saw this. So they have been telling us that this thing is chicken, but it ain't chicken, and they have been collecting our real money, and they ain't giving us real chicken. Do you feel me? They've been collecting our hard-earned money. They've been collecting our dollars, our coins. How you wanna put it? They've been collecting this from us, our hard-earned money, and they ain't giving us chicken. Yeah, I just wanna roll this tape out as soon as possible for us to be informed, so we can make informed decision about how you're gonna feed your family for Thanksgiving. You know what I mean? And even beyond. If they are telling us this is not chicken, what we ate in that soup. Yeah. I'm closing my eyes right now. They're telling me that thing ain't chicken. I don't know what to tell y'all. At this point, I think I'm just gonna stop buying all these brand names, even anything. I don't know. Homemade, where we come. Homemade food. Yeah, we come. Go down there in the comment section. Thank you to all my return subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed, do not forget, because right here, you are gonna get your diligence. Bye for now.